All right, so look, man. Now, Tyler Perry, not a big fan of the guy's movies. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing against him, just not my cup of tea. But he has been doing his thing for over the last 2 decades, so that's good for him. Shout out to him. But he's in the news for giving relationship advice, more particularly to black women. And boy, are they extremely mad right now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm on the women's side this time. At first, I think Tyler Perry made a valid point, saying how just because a woman makes more than a man shouldn't stop them from being in a relationship. In my head, cool. That's a fair point. But then he went as far as to say that the woman in the relationship should be okay with paying all the bills while the husband only have to pay the light bill. Now that's where I draw the line, right? That's insane. At least for myself. I'm a healthy, functional human being. And I'm a man. I would never encourage another man to be okay with living off a woman. In my eyes, at that point, you about worse than the gang, and evil twin people. At least they get out and go get some money. You basically just a grown baby, living off your girl, probably getting breastfed too. Goo goo, ga ga. And neither would I encourage a woman to take care of a grown man, at least a grown man that's functional. Now, if it's someone that's disabled, totally different. That's understandable. But that's only an exception to the rule. That's not what Tyler Perry was talking about. But his general statement, I'm not mad at that. As long as the man in the relationship can still take care of all the bills or majority of the bills, I see no problem. That's all the women really care about. I mean, to be honest, they don't have problems like buying the groceries, doing all of this, doing all of that miscellaneous stuff. They just want the man to be the one that pays the biggest chunk of the bills, if that makes sense. And in my opinion, that's totally understandable. But women, listen up, because y'all not off the hook. Listen close. The same way y'all feel about Tyler Perry telling y'all to date a bum and take care of a bum, right? That's how we as men feel when y'all try to shame us into dating single moms, obese women, and things like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If that's your thing, do you? Me personally, definitely not dating a woman 300 pounds. You're out of your mind. Y'all can cancel me all you want. Because you see, we get called fat phobic if we don't want a girl that's 300 pounds. We're not a real man if we prefer not to date a single mom with kids. You see how we get shamed for our preferences? But there's really no shaming words for y'all having preferences. Women can have open preferences. Even calling a woman a gold digger, that's not really shaming her, because at the end of the day, she's just going to reverse Uno card on you and call you broke. And again, I 100% agree. Why would a woman want to take care of a grown man? Like she'd have to be an idiot, right? Seriously. But why would a grown man want to take care of another grown man's children? You get what I'm saying? Neither makes sense. But we get shamed for making sense. That's crazy to me. Yeah, I don't got no kids or anything like that, so I prefer to date a woman who doesn't have kids. You not a real man. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I try to stay as healthy as possible so I can live the longest life as possible. So I would prefer a woman that's not obese. You're fat phobic. Ah, like, what are y'all talking about, fam? It's the same thing. It's all preferences, man. Sometimes I think the internet messed everything up. No disrespect. But 10 years ago, people knew what they qualified for. Again, no disrespect, right? But if you was ugly, you knew you was ugly. And if you was broke, well, you was broke. The average man knew he didn't qualify for a woman that's a 9 or a 10 on the rating scale. And a girl who's a 3 on the rating scale knew she wasn't going to be some housewife to a millionaire. It's just hard to live in reality now when you see everything on social media. But that's my thoughts on it. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments. Like the video, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.